Chief Secretary of the Tobago House of Assembly, Kelvin, weighed in on the Finance Minister's mid-year budget review, saying he is quite optimistic after the presentation. In a media statement, the Chief Secretary said he is heartened that the Finance Minister intends to approve the borrowing of up to $300 million, which would be used to finance much-needed development projects on the island. He also highlighted reports from the energy companies that suggest there exist significant prospects emanating from the maritime resources around Tobago. He said it is therefore evident that Tobago has a critical role to play in national economic development going forward. But Tobago House of Assembly Minority Councillor Fali Augustine says the Progressive Democratic Patriots believe the THA should be given the responsibility to access loans and capital funding for its projects. Mr. Augustine was giving his views on the mid-year budget review presented by Finance Minister Kelvin in the House of Representatives on Monday. More in this report.
Minority Council media briefing, Councillor Fali Augustine said Tobago requires significant development and allowing the Assembly to borrow would assist in dealing with these developmental issues. But he said the Executive Council must review the conditions put forward by the PDP.
There is an urgent need for a comprehensive audit of the THA, and that should be done before we start borrowing. The second conditionality is that there should be a thorough assessment of the THA's internal accounting and financial systems. It is time for the THA to revisit its CEDP, which is the Comprehensive Economic Development Plan.
Asked about his views on the tax amnesty announced by the Finance Minister, Mr. Augustine said it's just another strategy being used.
Well, we have an election coming up next year, and it's not new to the country that governments give tax amnesty. In fact, for almost all of the People's Partnership reign, there was a tax amnesty. So this is not a new strategy or a new tactic in the playbook of governments in Trinidad and Tobago.
And addressing the opposition's plan to develop a cruise ship port at Plymouth, Mr. Augustine said this was already outlined in the PDP's mandate. He said since the THA did not have access to the capital fund, it could not be materialized. He's hopeful now it could become a slated project on the THA's agenda. Zainara Llewellyn, TTT News.